Hello, everyone. Christina here from Christine's Space in Metaphysical High. Well, it's Sunday evening, and this live stream is actually not my normal sort of intuitive chat. It's actually something that I hope that I can continue to do. I'm calling it Dazzle Creators, where all of those YouTube creators, not just the ones that subscribe to me and the ones that I subscribe to, but anyone that really would like a little platform to come on and tell us about your channel and just for us to get to know you in a little more personal manner. And for me also to get to know my subscribers and other YouTube creators that are following me. So I'm hoping that this will continue. I have actually done two before, and I've had three other YouTube creators on, and I think they were great. They were very enjoyable. We learned a lot about them. We got to connect with them, and I think quite liked it. And I'm going to see if I can do this now. I have contacted several people through the YouTube messages, and it's very interesting because I don't think a lot of people see it. Some people have messaged me back just recently, even though I messaged them like a week ago, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't see this." And I don't think a lot of people actually go and look at those messages, like the private messages. So you have to go and look under sent. I would think that you would get a notification in your email, but whether you see it, it might go to spam or something like that. So it might be a good thing to get in a habit to start checking your sent box and see, if anybody sent you a private message. Because I've sent quite a few, but I had some responses, and so I really appreciate that. And I'm hoping that we can do this more because I would just like to get to know people. I mean, as you know, live streaming is an amazing way to build your watch time. So yes, this is for me to build my watch time, of course, my channel, but it's also to connect and give, like I said, a little platform for other YouTube creators to come on, for us to interconnect, because really that's what it's all about. If this community here is working together and supporting each other, I think it's good that maybe we get to know each other in a little more personally, just as much as we can. So if there are any YouTube creators out there, ones that are following me, or maybe you're just tuning in right now, want to come in and share in the Google Hangout, I'm here just chilling, relaxed. You can come in for 10 minutes or who knows what will happen. And that's the thing. I don't know. Now, I do have someone who said they would join me today, and she has her own channel, and I hope I say the name correctly, Irada's Kitchen. So I've just sent her a message on Twitter. Let me go take a look and see. So far, please tell me it looks good to me. It sounds good to me. I'm hoping that it is, coming out that way, streaming that way. As I keep telling everybody when I do a live stream, I live in Mexico and I live in a tourist town and it's packed. And so our Wi-Fi is just, it's on overload. So sometimes right now, it's really good. Hope it stays that way. So I'm going to go take a look. Let me get over into the chat. Let me get into, let's see, Twitter, because I just sent the links out. Um, and a couple people said they were going to come. I know some people were like, yes, I want to do this. I don't know where everybody lives. So they're like, oh, it'll be 3 in the morning to me. I'm like, oh, okay. So you're on the other side of the world. And that's another reason, for me to get to know some people, to see where you're at. And so maybe next Sunday, I'll do it earlier. Maybe I can do two. Depends on what I'm doing. See, I go with the flow. I tried to say, okay, I'm going to come on tomorrow night, da da da, and then things, some things happen. Life happens, and because of how I work and what I do, I just have to go with the flow of things. But I will try to commit a little bit more to do this every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Time. And if I have to, maybe I could go in the afternoon on Sunday. It's probably the best time for me to do this here because I don't really plan too much on Sundays. And so if I do one maybe in the afternoon, that'll help all of you who are overseas. So let me see if I got any messages. And if you come in, because I'm not looking at the Google Hangout right now, and if Irada comes in, just say hi. I'm just going to go at the chat. I've done so many live streams. Well, used to do a lot. I would just do healings. I actually didn't go into the chat. But I want to go into the chat over here because, let's see, is anybody there? And maybe what you could do is, even if any of you YouTube creators come into the chat, feel free to post your link. It says my stream is okay. Today. So my volume is a bit low. Hi, Riff. Hello. Hi, Gina. How are you? I was thinking about you today. I'm having a hard time hearing you. My volume is turned way up. Really? Darn. Okay. You know, let me turn the air conditioning off. You never know. It could be that hum that's overpowering. So thank you for telling me, but let me know. How is it doing? How's it doing now? Gina, you know, you're welcome to come in if you want. Just, I don't really want to put the Google Hangout link here because that means anybody in the chat can come in. So, but I do want, if you are actually, to listen, if you're following me already, and then let me know. I don't know everyone that's following me, but I know quite a few. And then I can just go send it to me a private message. How is it now? Is it better? It might have been the air conditioning behind me that's pretty loud. Right. I'm gonna leave my I'm gonna leave Facebook open, so I hope it's not pulling too much bandwidth. Because I am in the Creator Small YouTubers Unite group, which is really great, and I posted in there because I really would like, you know, if some of the YouTubers, creators, come in and join me. You just need to let me know. You can hear me better now? Yeah, you know what? I think it was the air conditioning because it just makes this really loud noise and it's, you know, maybe I'm too far away. I am going to invest in a different speaker soon, at some point. All right, so let me go double check. See if, I didn't. She said she would join, but you know what? I forgot to ask her. Oh wait, there might be a response. I forgot to ask her what part of the work she's in. Let me see. You're getting an error message. Okay, so Irada, you're on. Are you on the stream? Where are you getting an error message? For Google Hangout? Let me go see. I'll resend it to you. The link. Send the link to you. I don't know if you're there. I mean, this is the Google Hangout. If you're following me on Twitter, and I'm following you, and you want to come on, you're YouTube, because I see a lot of us now are connecting over there, and that's wonderful. So if you want to join me, I will send you the link in a DM. Okay, try that again and see if that works. It would work. I'm just copying it from the actual Hangout. Oh, that's good. How you doing, Gina? How are you? You want to come in and just sit in, just like we're sitting in our living room, see who else joins us? I know some people are really shy of doing this, but you know what I think, or I feel that some YouTube creators, because I know a lot of them haven't done this before. They're just used to uploading recorded videos, contents, and that's wonderful. But I think I'm hoping that maybe this little platform that I've created here could also, you know, allow you to start to get maybe, you know, get beyond your comfort zone and feel kind of comfortable, like we're just chatting. Yes, the world is watching us, or two or three are watching us, but you know, we can just like it's just like one-on-one, you know, we're just gathering, and because we live in different parts of the world, we're just chatting. That's it, you know. So maybe this will help you to feel comfortable. Because believe me, even though I'm a people person and I do what I do, sometimes, I'm a little shy just sitting here talking to the screen. So it's always great to have interaction, and I'm hoping that that will happen. All right. My video looks better today, but I don't know what it looks like to you guys. Um, as long as you can see. I have to turn the other light off. Let's see. Okay. Should be able to come straight in, straight in. Oh, you can't today? You have what? You have a huge ulcer spot in your mouth. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. That sounds like fun. But is it on the inside? Oh, so you don't really want to speak? Hi, Denise. Hello, no audio? What? Audio? Are you guys serious? But Gina's answering me. Is there no audio all of a sudden? No way. Anybody confirm that, please? No audio? Oh, I've got the chat on slow, so which is a good thing, so I don't miss messages. But then maybe it takes longer for the messages to come through. Oh, I hope it's out of my control if it is. Um, well, I just have to wait to see if someone confirms to me that there's still that they can hear me. So if anybody's just joining right now and you want to come in and share your channel, come in and dazzle, dazzle. It's on. Oh, okay. No, well, see, Gina's hearing me. Denise, can you hear me? Maybe it's your audio, but I think it looks like Denise is hearing me. And Denise, if you want to come on, let me know. Because I think we are following each other, and I can send you the link. Come in and share your channel. Oh gosh. Okay. That's good. Yeah, clove is very good. But you know what else I think might work really well is Himalayan salt. Sparkle with Himalayan salt. All right. Well, we'll know if we have sound if Irada comes in and says hi. Well, someone else has said they were going to join tonight. So wait and see what happens. I just connected with a whole bunch new YouTubers today. Today I kind of spent the day more or less going through and watching and checking out everybody's content and liking and leaving comments. Um, there's just so many YouTubers. There's so many creators out there. It's amazing, and so it's so wonderful that there's this community of people, that can come together. I do feel, and I do see that some people, I don't know how many, but kind of gave up as soon as the demonetization happened. But for me, it's even more incentive, and especially when I saw how the live stream really brings up your watch time. And I like the other feature, and I'm hoping that's another sort of incentive for me as I start sort of building, an audience here and connecting with people. Um, Not just in doing Dazzle Creators, share your channel, but also in my intuitive chat and card reading that I get to 1,000 subscribers and I can put that super chat on there. And when you get to that, that's another way that you can earn income, depending on what it is you're doing. If you're offering something or you're doing something for people, or they just like your content. Hey, you know what? I'm going to give you a donation. You can have a PayPal button, of course, up there. But the super chat I think is really cool. But we do have to get to 1,000 subscribers for that. All right, I'm gonna flip back and forth to see. All right. Yes, I hope it heals quickly also, Gina. I really hope it does. Griff, are you still there? Griff, you have a channel. Channel. Let me go to your channel. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness. Why am I not subscribed to you? I don't understand. I thought that I was. You're here all the time. I apologize. For some reason, I thought I was subscribed to your channel. I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I was thinking it was a different name. Well, if you want to come on, please. Ooh, we have some new subscribers. Thank you. The Life Network, Hen Lasang Mama Mayang. And, oh, I'm guessing where you are, over there on that side of the world. Far away. I'll have to check you guys out soon. And Martin Legare, I'm going to put a Spanish pronunciation on it. Thank you. Um, the thing about it is, oh, and someone just posted this on mine, and I really appreciate it. I think it was Miss Kathy. See, the thing about it is, when people do subscribe to me, and because she was talking about whether she wanted to, doesn't want people to feel obligated to subscribe back to them, because they want people to actually watch. And I totally get that. I agree with that. The thing is that I like to connect, and if you're private, right? Or I mean, if you don't sub to me, then I can't connect with you. But if you do sub to me, and you're private, I cannot message you, and I will never see, except for a notification, right? But then I will have no connection to you. So I think that's a good way. I don't see any issues with being public at all. I don't know, except for maybe, I suppose, are you kind of worried about maybe getting spam, or because I get very little. Like, gosh, I think I've maybe had like half a dozen in the last month. So, and actually they haven't even been spam. They just happen to go to the spam folder, but they've actually been YouTubers, creators. So I don't really know if anybody wants to share what their problem is. Hello, Morpheus. Why not? Why wouldn't they watch? Morpheus, you have a channel. I know you have, because I've been on your channel. I've tuned in there, a couple of times. So if you please do. I mean, like, if you want to come into the hangout is what I'm saying. You want to come in and share. Do we have at least one person? I think Irada is having trouble getting in. I don't know why. I guess it just depends on where she is. Or, see, I'm limited because I can only do live streams with Google Hangout because I have a Chromebook, so I cannot do anything else. This is the default. This is all that I can use. I have no choice. I'm going to have to at some point invest into another computer. I am a lover of Chromebook because it's just internet based, and that's what I do. Internet, I don't really need anything else. But if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to invest in one. So, so maybe then I can operate with some other decoders, do a live stream. Maybe it'll be giving me more opportunity, potential. So, all right. Everybody's shy. Come on, don't be shy. We're just sitting here gonna chat. You're gonna share your channel. Tell me all about it. Hello, New York City, Korean. Christine, thank you. It's Christina, but Christine, I know you like to call me Christine. tonight, just so you guys know, tonight isn't really is not a intuitive chat. Though I'm more than happy to, since this is my chat, I can do what I like. I'm more than happy to pick cards until some other dazzling creators want to come on and share their channel. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I have to be open to whatever, however it goes. All right. See, lots of subscribers. Oh, thank you so much. Come on and join me. You know what? I should probably go and look and see if I have any messages in YouTube. Let me go see. Let me see. All right. Um, See, the other thing is that when you have new subscribers, well, that's great. Oh, wow. That's much more. Almost at 400. Woohoo. Is that, well, as you know, YouTube doesn't update, what is it, every few days. Uh-oh. Somebody here? Hello? I hear a ding. No? I heard a ding ding. Like somebody came in. No? All right. Any messages? Oh, yes. Thank you. You know what? There's a bunch of people subscribing right now. Thank you so much. And I promise that when I get off the live stream, I will come back and check your channel and, you know, do all that and give the support back. So thank you very. I just don't want to do it right now because then I'll just get focused on that. My attention away from over here. So, uh-oh. My Hi, Marcia. Are you giving me a thumbs up? Are you watching my live stream or are you just sending me a message over here? Oh, that's where the game was. Okay. All right. I am almost to 400. Thank you. Yay. Just a few more. Well, I gained about 10 today, so that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, I've been actually, commenting and trying to watch a lot of videos today and respond to people who leaving me comments and likes and all that kind of stuff. So, and you really do have to do that as a YouTube creator. You really do have to do that. Um, you just have to. If you want people to come and view your channel and connect with you, you got to do it. So, okay, I have a question for you guys. Last night, just YouTube itself, the font became very small. I didn't do anything, and the rest of my computer is not like that. No other page comes up like that. It's still the same. So did they do something? Thank you, Gina. Well, the more live streams I can do, I feel that that's the best way, especially in what my channel is about, because I really want to connect to people. And I am going to invest in another camera, so I want to start going out and also sharing where I live. It's so beautiful and there's so many things happen. All right, I gotta go back to Twitter and see if you know written me back. All right. All right. Um, Sounds like a bug within YouTube at that time. I didn't know. Yeah. No, really? Okay. Sort of very strange noise. I don't know what it was. Thank you, NYC Korean. Does it mean you live in New York? You live in New York. Um, but it hasn't changed. It's still the font is still small. Yeah. And I have magnifying glasses on, so I can't imagine how small it is without them. It's only YouTube. Yeah, who knows? I don't know what they're doing. There's a YouTube creator that I actually really like and I watch a lot, and she actually just got terminated from YouTube. So I won't get into all of it, but I don't know. She actually does she reads body language, and I really enjoy her. I've learned a lot from her. I mean, as an intuitive, I can pick up things that way, and I can read things. And as an empath, I can, but I like the way that she sees things, and it's very interesting. She's very good, and she's very nice. But mm, she also reads body language of different people in political world and whatever. So, and YouTube seems to be censoring that. So, and she's on Patreon a lot. So, she just posted that she was terminated. I think that's gonna cause a bit of a hoo-ha. I don't know. Yeah. Everybody's shy. Nobody wants to come on and join me tonight. It's just my note. Oh, well, maybe I need to give. Well, I did give a couple days notice. I did. And then, well, some people I did today because I was just decided to go through all my list of my subscribers and all the ones that are, because actually I have a few people that are just supporters, and that's really great. They don't have any content on their channel, and I really appreciate that. But most of them are actually readers, so I went through my list today to try to send people messages. I think I'll do another video. Hello. Hi, Miss Kathy Reeds. How are you? How are you? Do you want to come in and share your channel? You want to come in and chat? We are connected now. I see you in my community. What's in my cup tonight is agua. Is agua, solamente agua. I only drink water. Oh, but I might have some chlorophyll in this one. It's kind of dark, can't see, but it's yeah, no chlorophyll. Let me know if you would like to come in and chat, Miss Kathy, and tell me about your chat. I was just listening to you, and then I realized I'm like, oh darn, I need to go on. Where you were talking about who was it that you said? I'm sorry, Frog. Frog. I remember Frog, the one that did a review of your channel, and so I was listening to that, but then I noticed that it was almost 9 o'clock, so I had to go back and listen to it. If you want to come in and share the channel, let me know. I'll send you the Google link. Let me know if you see anything flying in the background. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Even though this is not really what I'm doing tonight, I'm still gonna put. Did anybody see the card that I did pick for today? I do that in the morning, and I put that out on just a little video so that you guys can have that contemplation card for the day. And it was pristine contribution. And just before I posted that, I learned that someone I know sort of walked a bit of a spiritual path for a while with, actually passed away days ago. And so I kind of gave a little dedication to her with that card because her, I feel that her being was just a pristine contribution on this planet. But the card is really for you to ponder on, and where you see your contribution to life, to yourself first, to yourself, and to life, and where that can be pristine. Am I not? No, you're in the chat. You're in the chat, Kathy. I guess you're in Kathy. But I mean, you want to come in with me because tonight's live stream is about connecting with YouTube creators, the ones that follow me and that I follow, subscribe to. That if you want to come in, yeah, I can see you typing absolutely. But I'm saying, do you want to come into the Google chat, to the Google Hangout with me that I'm in right now, and I give you the link, and come in and just so I can meet you in a more personal way, and you can tell us about your channel. That's what's here, to give everybody a little platform. You can come in for a few minutes, or you can stay if you want. It's just a relaxed environment, but to share. Muchos, muchos, granja. I'm going to say it in Spanish. Muchos granja, but it's not. Hello, thank you. Do you want to come in? Where are you? Are you not on the other side of the world? To the live chat. No, you're all in the live chat right now. Do you want to join me? If you're a YouTube creator, and I'm recognizing all these names already, so I know that you are. If you want to, I will send you, I have to DM you through YouTube the Google Hangout. Because if I put it here, anybody that comes, and I don't want to have just anybody coming in there. I want to see who's coming in to join me and talk about their channel. Hmm? So let me know if you want to do that, because I did have someone coming in, but she seems to be, I don't know why she's saying she's having an error. Oh, yes, I'm still having issues. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, as I was speaking, there she is. I mean, okay, having to figure it out. Okay, let's see. You have, you can do it with whatever. Do you have Gmail or what? I guess if not, you have to open an account. Yes. All right, she's still trying. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I can be on here for however long. Half a year be on here. I started a little hour earlier than I usually do, so I don't mind staying on. But I'd like some interaction, please. Yes, they said that, Morpheus, but I don't know what's going on because my volume is if I put it any louder, it's going to be way at the top. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna check. All right, maybe I'm talking too low. I have my I literally have the computer, the speaker right here. So otherwise, I'm gonna have to go like this. Do you hear me? Go like this. I'm gonna have to get a microphone. I used to have a microphone, but it died. Another one. Um, I don't know. It is on slow chat so that I can read them. It tells you that. It tells you that it's on slow chat. You don't know how to join a Google chat and be live at the same time. Well, you don't need to be. You don't need to be over here. I just need to send you. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Since we are I think we're connected. Yes, we are. Are we connected? Let me go into my YouTube, and I'm going to send you. Let's see if I can send you a message or not. Because, as I said, um, in the back of the house there, they don't update your subscribers right away. So it might not show up. See, I don't see you yet in my subscribers, but I know you sent me a message. So, all right, this is what I'm going to have to do. This is what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to monitor it this way. Because I'm going to post the Google Hangout here because I can see that mostly everybody so far are YouTube creators and people who have tuned in with me before. All right. So I'm going to post the Google Hangout here and see if you can. If you want to come in and join me, share your channel. If you're not, if you're just some, stray, I'm going to have to say bye-bye. Okay, so this is the Google Hangout. So if you want to try and see that. And you don't need to be in here then, because then you'll just be talking on. Oh, what just grand? You're in Cali? You're in California? Muy bien, very good, very good. Okay, well, I know you have a channel, right? Because I'm subscribed to your channel. If you want to come in and share, let me know. How's my sound? It takes like 30 seconds for the message video to be seen, so if you enter it disappears. What do you mean it disappears? Where does it go? I'm seeing everybody here. Did you want me to take it off of slow mode? But then it might go too fast and I won't be. Let me, is this bothering you guys? Is on slow mode? Let me see. Can I do that once I'm already on? Can you go back and take it off of slow mode? Because what I clicked on the tab that says, to allow each person like, the 60 seconds there. I think that's what it says. Mm. To live chat. You mean on the live stream page? Because I'm in the back. I don't have that one open so that it doesn't interfere, but I'm in the back of my troll page. So there's a change. It took me so long to figure that out. I used to do live streams like 5, 6 years ago, and people would be talking to me, and I was like, I don't know where you are, because I can't find you. And then it would be funny because after the live stream would finish, and I'd be looking at my analytics and stuff in the back, and I'd be like, oh, there it is. Um, Irada, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Are you in, I know I'm talking to you through Twitter right now, but are you actually in the, I don't think so, because I recognize most of the names. You're not in the live stream chat, in the live stream page. I'm gonna go with, okay. Some people are posting over here on Facebook. I might close that down because I don't want it to lag slow me down on Google Hangout. So I can see it lagging a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna close Facebook. But I'll just leave Twitter open for a bit. So did you guys see the link? I see and no one shows up. What do you mean no one shows up? I'm here already. I'm here. I'm in the Google Hangout. No one shows up. I'm right here. You should be able to come straight in. I've already done this. This is what I use all the time. And I actually, my last live stream with YouTube creators, they just came right in, right? Gina just came right in. Michelle from H Graceful, she came right in. And then the first one I did with Coach Eli, he just came right on. So it's probably on your end. Don't know what's happening on your end. So I wish I could help everybody when they have problems, but I don't know how to do that from my side. But I'm here. I'm here. You're trying to join the Google call. Okay. You click the link that's just above that I put right there. And where is it taking you? It's very odd because it's the link that's right in the hangout that's in front of me. Because if I close it, then I won't have the live stream anymore. I would have to go and start a whole new one. And I want to keep this going because we already, in the time that we've been on, have accumulated 2 hours of watch time. I would like to get some feedback too. Hi, Xavier's variety. Can we speak? Variety. There is a rumor that Coach Eli quit YouTube. He hasn't made a video in almost a week. Really? Maybe he's on hiatus. Yeah, but is his channel still there? Is his channel still there? You know, I mean, I go with the flow, and I really, really have, much appreciation that he joined me on the first one. And I mean, we were like 2.5 hours, and some of you here, that's why you're here because you came over. And again, I keep saying thank you so much. And we talked about collaborating more, but I've never heard from him. Nothing. I give appreciation. I don't. He doesn't have to say anything back to me. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it just became all too much because I haven't been part of any of this, but I have seen some, you know, messages and I've seen some conversations that some of you have had, and but everything has its timing. Maybe he has to do some contemplating and go a new direction. The channel's still there. Many of his, oh yeah, okay. But doesn't he have two channels? Because I'm subscribed to two of his channels. All right. I'm not always looking at the Hangout, but it's there and I can hear it. So if anybody just comes in that wants to come and share their channel, just say hi when you get there, and I'll hear you. Because I've given the, I'm going to give it one more time here because I see it's moving up. All right. No, because I'm not connected with you because that's through email. Oh, Kathy, Miss Kathy Reeds, if you want, you're having trouble. Maybe I should tell you that of this too. If you, but I don't know if you want to post your email here, because I was saying I could just email you the Google link also, but I posted it here, so you guys can join in. See, it's disappeared on the chat, so here's the Google Hangout. Yeah, it's true. I know I didn't see any movement happening over there. Yeah. Well, I did pick a card for him and told him some things a little bit what I was feeling intuitively. So maybe he's some of that. He's pondering on some of that. I'm sure there's other things, of course. And I only wish him the best, of course. Of course. So he was a little bit of a catalyst to bringing people to my channel. So for that, I'm yeah, gratitude for that. All right. Anybody have any questions? Instead, we wait for some YouTubers to come and join. Irada, I don't know if you're watching on the live stream, because I'm thinking that I don't know how quickly do DMs go through Twitter. Like you send them, but does it pop up? I don't really use it. I use Twitter a lot to post, but I do not use DMs. Like so rarely do I use DMs because I just get, as I'm sure many of you know, I just get too much spam in there, and you know, oddballs sending me weird messages. So I really don't pay attention to a lot. I do check it to make sure it isn't someone that I really need to communicate with. But I don't know how quickly the DMs go through. So it might be because you're following me on YouTube, so as well, maybe it might be easier for you to message me there because I have the comments and I have messages open, so I can look at that. And I don't see anything. I'm going to go into sent messages, and again, YouTube creators, Go check your sent messages. Those are private messages to you directly from your subscribers. See any messages, you know. I mean, no invite in my Hangout. I have to. You want me to send it to you in your Gmail? Sorry, in your by email. I could, but have to post your email here, and then I can send it to you. You can try from there, but I don't understand why you can't just click on the link right there. As his best friend, Asitole, how do you say that? Asistole, breakthrough. Eli is a wonderful man. Oh, I am sure he is. I believe everybody is, they might not live that because they forgot who they are, but they are. But you know what? Sometimes people get too caught up in whatever it is that they're out there sharing. And I felt, and this is only my opinion, only my feeling, because I'm not criticizing it. It just felt too heavy for me. Just too heavy. Or dramatic. It was just too dramatic for me. Okay, click on the link and it brings me to Hangout app. Yes, and I asked to join. Then I click join and it says off air. With this link that I'm sending you, that I just sent you right now, really? But I'm here, so I'm not off air. Tan tan tan. What does that mean? Tan tan tan. What language is that? Tan tan tan. What nationality are you? Muchos. Am I saying that right? Maybe your problem with your settings in Google Hangouts. Yeah, exactly. Yes, like I said, I've had several people on here before. Thanks. And don't you want to come on, Morpheus? Come on. Don't be shy. I'm shy. And I'm sitting here talking with my voice being heard. Only moi. I wish I could help you, the ones that are having trouble. I don't know. Like I say, I only have Google Hangout because I have a Chromebook. I cannot use any other live stream app or whatever. But that I'm a limited IT person. But I do my best. Well, Irada, I am here, and if for you some reason I'm gonna send her the link again. So yeah, it should be fine. It really should be fine. Oh, what's his name? You have to wait 30 seconds to cause. It's a song from the Minions. Oh, I'm sorry. The Minions. You have to wait 30 seconds to cause. It's a song from the Minions. Oh, I'm sorry. Nobody's here. Oh, you're gonna have to mute though, because you're gonna hear me 2 times. See, Gina, you're showing the way that you can just come right in. And I hear you loud and clear too. You're gonna have to mute though, because you're gonna hear me 2 times. See, Gina, you're showing the way that you can just. Come right in.
Wait, what am I muting?
You gotta mute the live stream that you were actually watching, because.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Now I don't hear me talking.
Well, yeah, I decided to test it out because people were saying they were having trouble, but I got right in.
I know. So I really, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to help people on that end. Um, it's not working for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish you could come in. I guess I'm Irada from Irada Kitchen. I'm gonna say it anyways because she was very supportive today. She left me a wonderful comment. She retweeted me on Twitter and shared my link. And I asked her to come on, and she said yes. And so also, so go to her channel also, which is Irada Kitchen. So it looks like she's making some yummy food. Even though I'm vegetarian, I see that there's some yummy food there. Um, so we'll see if she comes in. Well, thanks, Gina. I appreciate you doing that. So you look beautiful, though.
Thank you. I just sound a bit funny. Yeah, I just went and put some more oil in, so my mouth is kind of numb, so I don't think I should be here. I just wanted to test it out to make sure that it was working, and it is.
Yeah, it is.
So
So you don't want to stay with me?
I sound really funny right now.
Not really. You don't have to really just. You don't have to do all the talking. Like there's the. Can you still see the chat, or no? Like if you go to the.
No, I'd have to click back and forth.
Yeah. Well, you don't. Yeah. You can just go to the. Is a. Yeah. Live stream.
Yeah, I can see the chat here.
Oh, okay. Because I have to go back and forth too, so I'm not really always looking at the screen.
Yeah. All I did was I clicked on the link that you put in there.
Yeah.
It came saying that I'm about to join a Google Hangout,
Yeah. Okay.
and it said that you and I were not connected, and it gave me a spot to check, and then you click join, and it immediately put me in.
Right. Yeah,
So,
because I don't know if you have a Gmail account and if you have downloaded the plug for Google Hangouts, then it's a lot easier. You're just like boom, boom, right in. You don't have to really go through all that. But if you have like
oh,
other emails or you have it like that, so then you've got to go through a little bit more of a process, right, to get in.
okay,
But
maybe
you should still be able to. So I don't know. I mean, people's settings. Some people might have things blocked. I always feel bad when people have problems because I don't know how to help them to that much from this end. I can tell them what I know, and then that's it.
right.
You know. So have you done any videos? Because I haven't seen any notifications come up.
Well, no, because I was out of town this weekend. I
Oh,
went to that Chinese festival, so I have a couple videos coming.
okay,
I
good.
I I shot quite a bit of footage at the Chinese festival,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
I also did some at this big market that I went to. My sister took me to this place I love to go to do some shopping because I
mhm.
can usually find items there that I can't find anywhere else. And because I'm from the Caribbean, over here where I am in Central Florida, there's
Mhm.
not a whole lot of place. Well, there really isn't any place for me to go to find the kind of fruits and vegetables that I like. And this market in Tampa carries everything. I call it an international market because it's got Indian, Chinese, Hispanics, the Caribbean, everything. So
Yeah.
I shop quite a bit there today. So I have a few videos that I'm working on
Oh, that's good.
that
That's
I'll be posting. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we had a carnival here last week, and I tried to. We waited like down in downtown for a long time for it to come. Where we were at, and I
Hmm.
tried so hard to get my little, phone camera in there to record it because it was really cool. But there was just so many people, and nobody wanted to move, because they had their spots to view it, and so it was
Yeah.
really hard for me to record it. I thought it was cool because I didn't go last year. I went this year. We sat and we waited there for quite a while for them, for the parade to come through, and so I got very little footage that really didn't work out very good. So,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Mm.
There's all kinds of things happening here. Uh, what's the question? How about Mexican sellers in the market? You would like to see that, would you? Um, yeah, there's quite a few markets here. On the weekend, they have every Saturday. Right now, during the season, yes, they have a lot of vendors with organic products and crafts and things like that. And then there's lots of markets here in, I don't know if anybody's ever been to Puerto Vallarta, but there's a lot of markets here. Just go and spend a lot of money buying
Well,
lots of
you
stuff.
really not. And the thing is, everything is so cheap because you don't really spend a ton of money. I have little pottery that I bought my very first trip to Mexico, and I think I was about 16 at the time. And then I
Mm-hmm.
went back several years later and bought even more pottery and Mexican jewelry. The silver, sterling silver, I have quite a few pieces that I bought from way back then. So,
Yeah, well, prices have raised since then, but you still can find some deals for sure. And then see, I'm alone at this time, so I always say to them because they, raise the price for turistas.
mhm,
So I say, no, I live here, and they're like, oh, okay. But there's a lot of competition. I mean, Vallarta
yeah,
has grown from when I lived here 25 years ago. Well, it's almost 26 years now next week. When I originally first moved here, and then for a couple of years, it has evolved, which is great. But I mean, I feel like it's doubled in population. There's new neighborhoods. There's way more restaurants than before. There was already probably
yeah,
tons. I mean, and they just have almost everything here. So I mean, it's a wonderful place. Um, but they've got a range. Like there's some really high end things here as well. Very expensive things.
yeah,
But still, there's just a lot of amazing stuff that you can get. Um, haven't explored everything yet. It's just, I guess when you live here, you don't do it as much
yeah.
as if
The
you know.
first place when I first went, I went to a city called Morelia, and but when I
I've
lived
heard of
there,
them. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I lived there for when I lived there for that year, I was living in Juarez,
Mm-hmm.
and that area was pretty poor. It was one of the poorest areas in Mexico, I think. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
That's on the East Coast, though, right?
It's on the border with El Paso.
Ah, over there. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been that side. Someone's saying hi to you, Gina, from Xavier's
Oh,
Variety Channel.
have to switch over.
But he thinks you're in the Caribbean.
Oh,
Um, not quite.
no. Oh, is he
Um, I don't know.
he can hear me, can't he? Like, I'm not in the Caribbean right now. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm actually from the Cayman Islands,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm in
Mm-hmm.
Florida right now.
Mm.
So,
Oh, I feel bad for Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, I feel bad. I know it's probably something on your settings because as you see, Gina just came back, came straight in, and Irada's having trouble too. I don't know. Um, but I do this all the time, so I know it's not on my end. I wish if it was, and I could fix it, but it's not. The only thing, as I said, I could try to send you but then it's going to be the same thing because wherever I send you the link, but it doesn't matter where I give you the link. If for some reason you can't get in, then there's nothing that I can do. Oh, Xavier lives in Trinidad, so he was wondering if you lived there. Now, Xavier, you have a
oh,
channel. Are we following each other?
yeah, he's probably listening to the accent.
Well, yeah.
So, no, Xavier, I'm from the Cayman Islands, but I grew up in Jamaica, so I have kind of a mixed accent. But if you're from the Caribbean, you can definitely detect it, which is why he asked.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come in and join us in the Google Hangout? You want to? I know you have a channel because I think I'm going to check it right now, and I am subscribed to you, Xavier. So I remember you recently followed me as well. So if you want to come in and talk about your channel, you're more than welcome to do that.
Um,
Are you kidding me? It didn't post. I didn't see anything. Okay, guys, this is what I'm gonna go do because I've never had this before, and I had it on slow mode the other day. Um, with Riv Morpheus when you guys were on before, I had it on slow mode, and I didn't. Nobody said anything that like messages weren't posting. I don't understand that.
No, what
But
happens whenever if you post a comment and you want to post a second comment, what it does is you have to wait about 30 seconds before you can post a second comment. Yeah.
okay, but they're saying that Kathy was saying that hers, she posted her email, but here twice and it didn't post. So I don't understand that. It's only on slow mode so that I can read, so I can see that, it's not like flying by and then I have to, go back and scroll and read everything. So, but if you actually type it in there, I don't know why it wouldn't show up. The only thing that doesn't show, and it tells me, is like if somebody posts something, that's not so nice, or you know what I mean. So it holds it back for review, and then I can choose whether to show it or hide it, right? And I've only had one like that. That's not. I don't have anybody who's posted email. Going back, I'm looking. I don't see anything. So I don't know why it would block your messages. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. What is he saying? You have to, you have to count in order to send it. What does it mean? Vochos. What does that mean? What language is vochos? Well, we have some different people here today, Gina. If you want to tell them about your channel, than we had
Hmm.
the other day.
I think I'm connected to maybe not. Let me see. I'm
Connected
gonna
to
check out Bocho's channel to see if
well,
we're
Bochos is
connected. But
also in the Facebook group, right?
yeah, but I'm connected to him as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm supporting his channel. Xavier, I'm checking to see
So that's
if
good.
I'm connected.
Yeah. Some people here, this is a good place also, even if you don't come in and chat with me here, to connect with other YouTubers,
Yeah,
creators.
Xavier, I'm connected to you as well. Am
Mm-hmm.
I missing anyone? Miss Kathy, let me
Miss Kathy and
see.
I just connected, so.
Yes, I'm connected to everybody.
Okay.
I don't think I missed anyone. Riff Magos,
Who?
Riff Magos. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm connected to.
yeah, yeah, Riff.
He left.
Where'd you go, Riff? Did you leave? You probably went off.
I
Maybe
think
he
he
was
did.
looking for
But
something.
and Morpheus, I'm connected to you as well.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think I'm connected to everyone here.
Okay, good. Denise was here for a minute. She said you couldn't hear. I was like, oh no. She said no audio.
Yeah, I'm connected to everyone there.
Yeah, oh, there's Riff. Um, okay. We're kind of at the mercy sometimes of this digital world. As much as and I'm not a expertise on anything, but I think I know what I know because I've done things and I work with it to a certain extent. But anything more complicated than that, I cannot figure it out. But sometimes we just don't even know it.
Hmm.
Okay, so Xavier, do you want me to post Hangout again? Let's see if it shows. Oh, so Gina says, Miss
Thank
Kathy, yeah, she subscribed to you. Oh, you're on there. Okay, I want to repeat.
thank you, Miss Kathy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, this is a good way. Maybe people are too shy to come and join me here.
It's a fun thing to do though.
I think
And this is my second time doing it with you. It's fun.
I mean, like, we're sitting here chatting at the same time. Like, just think of, all the
This,
connections you make.
yeah.
And
It,
I think it's an opportunity, as I said before, that if you come, then you maybe just, you kind of just slowly go into it, you feel comfortable. And then, because I did notice after I did the first two, I saw some people going, oh, I'm going to do a live stream now. And first they were like, no, I don't know if I can do it. I'm shy, da da da. And I'm like, you know what? I get that. But listen, you also make videos. So you're doing kind of the same thing. It's the same thing. You're making your video, you're showing your content. You're in front of a video, you're talking. It's really the same thing. Here, you're just actually, talking to another live person. That's really
Right.
the difference. Unless you're just sitting there presenting and nobody's talking to you. And so I know it can get a little bit, it's really still the same thing. If you're recording a video while you're sitting here talking. But that's why I want to give the opportunity to just come in and chat, relax, and then later on, go and do it yourself because, as I keep saying, it builds your watch time. Well, if nobody's tuning in, no, not really. But people do tune in. They see live, they see the big red live button, and they go and say, "Oh, someone's live. Let me go check it out." So even if they only stay for 5, 10 minutes, it just builds and builds.
Now, my question is, how do you get into Google Hangouts? I mean, I come into yours when you send me the link, but how do you get the link to create the Hangout? That's the part that I don't know.
Well, because I only have a Chromebook, right? So, okay, when you create an event, when you create a live stream, you have two options in there. So you'll see this when you go into you can either create the event and set a time, right? Or
Hmm.
you can go and say stream right now. But it's going to say to you, if you have a Chromebook, you cannot stream through the streamline. You have to go and create an event, and then you can go and do, broadcast now. But it's going to default to Google Hangouts because a Chromebook is owned. It's created by Google. It's just purely
Okay.
internet, just internet based. So it's only Google based. So you have no other choice. But if you have a other PC, laptop, whatever, then you can go and you can download a decoder, and there's different ones out there, and so that you could, download that to your computer, and that will be allow you to live stream. So
Okay.
most likely, do you have a Chromebook? Probably not. Is
Mm.
your computer, your laptop, a Chromebook?
No, no, no. My laptop is
PC.
just a
So,
Dell.
yeah. So in that sense, you would have to you'd have to, whatever decoder that you download, and you add
Hmm.
to do live streams in your YouTube. So,
Okay.
but it's a lot easier if you're using a phone, right? If I use my phone, I can do right away. I don't. It doesn't take me to Google Hangouts or anything because it's
I don't use my phone
it's
for stuff like
I
this.
don't either because it doesn't hold from Mexico. But a lot of people do. Like Age Graceful, when she was on, she does with her from her phone, and it works really well. But I don't have a. I have an Android. I don't have an iPhone, so it just doesn't hold here.
Yeah. I have an Android as well.
Yeah, and I think this is holding really well. I better go to the chat and chat. I don't want to ignore people.
Let's see.
Anybody typing anything because that's the thing is when we're talking here, and I always feel bad because I
Hi,
can't respond back to people.
Denise says, "Hi, Gina. I still cannot hear her. Cannot hear me or cannot hear you.
Yeah, who's
Not sure."
what are you saying, Bochos? That you can make
Uh,
both channels appear so both of you appear in the screen? What do you mean?
oh, like having both of us appear like half screen each. I'm not sure if that can be done.
No, not on here. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble. Okay, so Denise Denise can hear Gina but not me. How does that work when we're in the same Google Hangout? Well, I don't know. I guess Gina, I hear you loud and clear. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you better now that I'm in Google Hangouts than I was when I was in just a regular live stream.
Yeah. Right. Um. Uh. You mean like go back and forth? Is that you're talking about going back? Oh, he's talking about when like this, when I go like I'm talking and then she's talking. Is that what you're talking about? Because you can't, cannot get everybody on the screen here. Not in mine. I've never been able to do that. Like he's talking about having everybody up there. No.
Yeah, I've seen other people do it, but I'm not sure if it can be done in the Google Hangouts.
I
That's
know
what
it's
he's.
Google Hangouts because I've been using Google Hangouts for several years and like doing, I do groups and healing sessions or whatever it is I'm doing, and I have, the full capacity that can be in a Hangout, which is whatever, 8 people or something, and everybody's on the bottom of the screen. It only flips when people are talking. Right now, see, I don't know why it's not flipping. Like when I'm
Yeah,
talking, um, I don't know why it's not doing that. Like the last
yeah,
time it
because
did,
when Michelle was on the other night, it was flipping back and forth to all three of us.
I don't know.
Mhm.
It has its own mind. Like I don't want to have to do it. Like it should just do it on its own, right? And sometimes it's
This-
like when Eli and I were on, this is so when I was bizarre when I was talking with Coach Eli on the first one like this, it was going so fast. I don't know, maybe because he talks fast. I don't know if that's the reason, but it would go from me to him like rapido, like so fast, like it was making me dizzy. I'm like, I said, I can't even watch this. Um, so I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
Bizarre. Well, I'm sorry that nobody else can. Maybe you need 3 people. No, come in, come in, click the link, come in, and let's see. Ocho, come on. I see you talk a
Miss
lot in the
Kathy says
Facebook group.
she
Come
can
on
only
in.
see me. You poor lady.
Oh, Miss Kathy, I'm so sorry because I'm seeing all of your messages. Um, okay, well, you know what? When I come on, I'll probably come tomorrow, but it'll be my two chat. But you know what? You guys can come in and share anytime. I will put it on regular mode, but you're gonna see how fast it's gonna go then, and I might not see your messages unless I sit there and scroll backwards. But thank you anymore. Relax. It's okay, cool. At least you connected with some people here. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And the next time I do it, we'll see how it goes. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Thank you so much. We got to flow with this digital world because it doesn't always work at our pace or what we want.
Yeah, I'm definitely new to this Google Hangouts, but I have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. Big love to you too, Miss Kathy. Thank you so much. I'll go back and watch the rest of that video later on. But I think okay. Here's Irada. Okay, I have chat
Thanks, Miss
open.
Kathy.
So somebody else came. She has Gmail, so she's having issues too. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. So she has Gmail. She should be able to come and just come right in. Okay, I'm gonna tell her another creator just came right in. Um, so sorry. What can I do? I don't know how to help you.
There's this. Oh,
See, she should be able to with her Gmail account, unless um she doesn't have the. Oh, do you have the Google plugin? Google plugin. Where's Miss? Oh, she's probably sleeping. No, not that right. H Graceful. She's been doing a lot. You see, she's. Have you? I don't know if you were away, but she's been doing a lot of live streams. You know who I'm talking about? You know,
no, who?
Michelle, the from Age
Oh,
Graceful that was on with us
oh,
yesterday.
yes, yes, yes. I've seen. I didn't manage to get onto any of her live stream this weekend, but I did see that she did a few.
Yeah, she's like, oh, she's okay with it. She did one. She told me the other night when she came on when I was doing an intuitive chat, and I said, oh, you just did a live stream. She goes, oh, she goes, yeah, but I fell asleep in it. So
Did she really?
she said she fell asleep. I was like, really? So I think she realized she cut it off. I don't know, but she's been doing a lot of them. And then I go to bed quite late, not like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I know that she works. And so all of a sudden I saw her doing one like at 3 a.m. or something, and she's an hour ahead of me. And I was like, what are you doing? You doing a live stream at 3 a.m. So you have to go to work in the morning? She just chatting and talking about. I forgot what her topic was. Something about taxes or rebate or something like that. How did you spend it?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So I said, hey, what do you do? I said, I'm Canadian, so it doesn't apply to me. But I was like, okay, that's cool. So I think she feels really comfortable doing the live streams now. That's a good thing.
Hmm. Yeah, I did see her. I did one today, just a really short one for like 20 minutes. We were
Oh,
having dinner. I said, let me get on and see.
it didn't pop up because I was on all day long. How come I don't? Because I have notifications on for you.
Yeah, my mom was just really quick. Yeah.
20 minutes is not that quick.
Well, it was supposed to have been really quick, and because after a while, I wish I could have gone on longer, but after a while, my mouth started to hurt. So I
Right.
said, let me just go ahead and stop.
So
But we had a few people that came on.
I would
So it
have
was
came
good.
on if I'd seen it. But I don't know why it didn't pop up for me. So because I have okay. So Morpheus is doing her own oh, I forgot that the right channel. Yes, live stream right now.
You
For
have to click back and forth to see the comments.
yeah, well, so do I. Yeah.
Obocho says that he needs to install an app in order to join.
You too? I thought you were already set. You had everything ready.
Hmm.
You don't have the space. No, it's a plugin. No, the plugin is like it's just really small download for. Or are you on your phone? Or
He might be on the phone. Yeah.
yeah, if you're on the phone, then yeah, I get it. So you don't have the space for the. All right. Well,
Mhm.
when I set it out, I'm gonna make another video and explain maybe a bit more for people that this is what you're gonna have to need, like what you need if you don't already have that, so that you can just join the Google Hangout.
Mhm.
You're on your phone. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I know. Well, I'm glad you're here, anyways. So maybe on the next one you can join in with us. So, Irada wants to know I'm going to do the next one. Well, I'm going to. Oh, she says, what? I have Gmail Hangouts Messenger. Messenger? No, no, not Messenger. It's Google Hangouts Gmail. Oh no, that's not it. That's not Google Hangouts. No, I don't think so. Maybe that's not why it's not working. No, you need the It's called a plugin. I know it's a Google. Let's see. Are you on the phone or PC? Computer. So it's Google Hangouts plugin. That's what it's called. You can just Google it really quickly and it'll come up right away. It doesn't even. It takes like I don't know 2 minutes to download it on a computer. Even on the phone, it's pretty quick.
I think I'm gonna head out right now because
Oh god.
can feel myself winding down.
Yeah.
It's 11:18 here.
Oh my gosh, the time goes by so fast. Like I've been on an hour and 20 minutes already.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a few hours in before my granddaughter wakes up again during the night.
And you're 2 hours behind me though, right?
An hour behind?
No, I think you're two. You're in San
I,
Francisco, right?
no, I'm in Florida.
Oh, that's right. You're in Florida. Oh, you're 1 hour ahead of me.
Yeah,
And
an
Michelle's in
hour or more.
Detroit. Okay. Yeah, you're 1 hour ahead of me. Yeah. All right. Well, I get it. It's a little bit late over there. Well, I thank you so much
Yes,
for being
like
here.
11, just after 11.
Yeah. For me, it's 10. Yeah, 10:19. So next Sunday, what I'll do is I'll make another video that is a little bit more sort of info as to how if you want to get on and if you want to tell me where you're at. because I think I may have to do some in the afternoon because I had a couple people that I actually had three that were like, yes, I want to do this. And what time is that? And I was like, well, it's 9 p.m. my time. And they were actually, I think, in Scotland, UK, somewhere else. And it was all going to be like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning for them. So I said,
Mhm.
okay, well, I'll try to do an afternoon one on Sundays. I don't really do a lot unless I have clients. But so I'll probably end up doing two, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then do the evening one. You get the different, the different crowd that comes on in the evening that comes on in the daytime. So that's
Mhm.
interesting too. Yeah. So, all right, I'll work on putting that out, a video, and explaining a little bit more for people so they don't get too frustrated about trying to join.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. What shows he's he's talking about a phone. He's debating on an iPhone. You know what? For me, I have a good phone. It's a nice phone. It was a gift, and it's a good phone. But I'd rather put my money to the camera. I was looking at so I could do better live streams and better video recording outside. So I'd rather not do it on my phone. It doesn't work very well here in Vallarta. Irada, she is a trooper. She is still trying to work. She is still trying to get on the phone. Well, it's still a plugin, not a messenger. It's not a messenger app. That's for sure. You need the regular Google Hangouts app. So that's probably why she's not being able to get on or anything like that. All right, well, I'll do it again. I'll do it again next Sunday. Okay, not to worry. Not to worry. Would you like me to pick you a card before you go? Oh no, she already went. Say good night. Yes, she did. Thank you, Gina. I was gonna pick you a card before you go. See how it goes. All right, Irada, if you're listening to the actual live stream, then if you could just message me whether or not you want to just try to download the app or not. And if you don't, that's okay. We can try next week. We can try next Sunday. And I'll set one for the afternoon and I'll set one for the evening, same time, Central Time. And maybe 3 p.m. I'm just trying to think, what time would that be in the UK? I think they're 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, so I guess at 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, I'll do that. For Dazzle Creators, where you come on and share your channel. Intuitive chat, well, I come on when I can in the evenings. I was gonna come on last night, so some of you were waiting for me. I apologize, but like I say, I really can't plan any other day around outside of Sunday. It's more where I'm not doing anything, but sometimes it comes up. Clients just message me, or something else takes place, and I go with the flow of that. Xavier's Variety. Did you not want to come on? Well, you're in Trinidad. What time is it over there? Hi, Gina. Thank you. That's great. Firefox. Oh, I don't see. I don't have Firefox. I just have Google. But can you? Well, yeah, but Firefox. You only have Firefox, or whoever maybe just has Firefox. Can you not use like you have other browsers? You can use like Chrome or Google. I mean, really, I would use the Google because since it's a Google plugin, Google Hangouts, that's the browser that I would use. But yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So you're 12:23, so that means you're 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. You're a bit sleepy. I get it. Well, if you heard, I said that what I'll do next Sunday is I'll try to do an afternoon one, and then I'll do the same time as this one and see if that helps people. and I'll actually start messaging people tomorrow, give them a little more time. Even though I did give 3 days notice for this one, but and hopefully people will start checking their sent message box because that's actually a private message from any of your subscribers. See, and I noticed, I don't know, Yurada, if you're actually hearing me at all there on the live stream, but because it seems to take a while for the messages to come through the Twitter direct message, inbox, whatever you call it. At least that's what I'm noticing. There's a long time between the responses. You know who's not here tonight? He must be working. Stone Cold. It's kind of funny, like I've never, when I used to do on my channel before, and I used to really just do mostly healing sessions. So, of that can go back into my older videos, like was it 2012? You know, um, I was just, I wasn't really in chat very much at all, so I didn't really get to meet. Well, I had the same people that were tuning in, and those people that were more interested in what I was doing and what doing sessions that I did. So I didn't do a lot of chatting, um, but here I like because I'm starting to meet a lot more people, and so if you guys join me each time on a live stream, and of course we get to know you to a certain degree. I can actually, because I feel people. I can feel when there's someone that's not there. So I just realized I felt that Stone Cold, Stone Cold is not there yet. You notice? Well, he's probably doing another 12-hour shift. Actually, when I came on the other night, but I didn't start until this time. I came on at 10, and I think he came in at about 11 or something, like my time. So I can't remember where he's at. Where is he in? He's Baltimore. Is that where he's at? I think so. He would be an hour ahead. But anyways, people got to work, got to do their thing. This is my work, which I'm very grateful for. Part of this. Pan Lasang. I'm gonna go check out. Did Pan Lasang come in the chat, or no? It's just a new subscriber. Oh, okay. I better not click Morpheus as a notification because it will have two live stream going on there. Are you in the with Riff? Riff? Why don't you come on? You have a channel. Why don't you come on? You're not shy, are you? Oh, okay. I forgot where you are. You're in Australia? Are you the one in Australia? Because it's daytime for you, right? Am I correct? Well, why don't you come on and play your guitar? Do you do the guitar? Wait a minute. I gotta go to your channel. Do you do the guitar in your channel? Or you're just doing other videos? You want to come on and play your guitar? What do you do on your channel? I can't believe I wasn't already. But you know what? I don't know if this is true, but sometimes I feel like I subscribe to somebody and then I go back and I'm unsubscribed. Not very, like I've only a couple of times thought that. So you have videos of people's, you guys got that red and blue pill thing up there. Um, mhm. So if you play guitar, why don't you have some videos of you playing guitar? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so you're 7 hours. Okay, you're going to be 7 hour. No, you're not. Wait a minute. Because you're on the next day already, aren't you? Right? Oh my gosh. So how many hours ahead are you from me? 12, 17 hours ahead of me? Is that correct? It's Monday. Happy Monday. 17 hours. Wow. Well, why don't you make some videos of you playing guitar? I mean, those type of channels do really well too. Music channels. My little channel is I mean, I know there's a lot of spiritual people out there and doing a lot of spiritual work or sharing a lot of different things. But sometimes it's not the easiest, and that's okay. Um, I'm okay with that. But definitely music channels do very well. Oops, let me close that. Mm. All right, Irada, if you're listening, I appreciate so much you're trying for like an hour and a half to get on. So if you do hear me, and I'll send you a little message later on, and and say, hey, um, let's try this again next Sunday to come on and share your channel. But you know what? You're welcome to come and chat anytime when I come on the live stream and let people see you and know you. Even when I'm doing an intuitive chat one, people please, share your channels, chat with the people that are in there. Because that's really what most of everybody's here is to support. You have an alternate channel, which okay. Um, do you want to post it here for people to see? I have a couple other channels too, but they didn't really go off. And this one. Um, I've had this one for a long time. I've had this one for 10 years. So uh, even though I haven't only been doing videos like part of the time, but it's where most of my stats are that are decent. So I wouldn't switch to my other ones. I tried to make the other one, but you know what? I'm kind of glad that it didn't work out because the guideline when we started the other channel was 10,000 views. And I was like, oh, okay. That's right when, just right after that, we started that. And I was like, oh no. And then they changed it to this. I was like, oh no, okay, that's too much for me to work with right now. It's been a very cleansing energy with the rain today. Oh, of course, the rain always is very cleansing. The rain is very cleansing. But it also represents emotions. So, you know, some people, different emotions are affected. Even though rain is cleansing, it also represents emotions and sometimes density that needs to be dispersed. Are we going into the intuitive part or the metaphysical chat? Well, I hope that you'll join a one-time riff because you participate, and I like that you're here. And it would be nice that if you come in one time on a group. Gandalf the Grey, from oh my gosh, what's the movie? Oh, Gandalf. Well, I know who Gandalf is, but all of a sudden I can't remember the name of the movie. The movies. What's it called? Can I change this up here in the settings? No, I can't. I can't change this slow mode right now. It seems like because I have to go into uh Where do I go to manage? I'm already in manage. Live control room? No, I can't even click on it. Info and settings. Oh, maybe it's over there. Let me go over there for a second. Let's see. Advanced settings. Okay, I took it off of. I took it. Oh, it's not even on. It's just on normal the chat, so it might. There's only a few people there. It might go. Slow mode is off. Chat away. You're trying to log in. Oh, to your channel. Oh, that's funny. It says slow mode is off. Chat away. So, but then it would go really, really fast, and then people would say, maybe I can just put it to like 20 seconds or something like that when there's quite a few people. It says your browser needs a plugin for what? Yeah, you do. You need the plugin. Oh my. You don't know the plugin for Google Hangouts? Google plugin. I forgot. Did you say you're on your phone or your computer? I forgot. It's in the Play Store. Play Store, right? The Play Store. Are you on your phone or on the thing? Because oh, you got it. Okay. All right. That's good. Oh, see, now you're on the PC. Okay, that's good. It shouldn't take very long. All right. So now the chat is moving quicker, which means that I have to pay attention. I don't need to see myself, so I'm not gonna keep looking over there. All right, I'm gonna say 90 to Irana. Try this again for next Sunday. Thanks for joining. All right, send. Good night to Twitter. Good night, Twitter. Going off. All right. So I'm going to give a shout out. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give a shout out on here since I've got my subscribers. For some weird reason, Firefox won't work with Google. Yes, but well, years ago when I had just a PC, I liked Firefox, and that's all I used. And yeah, I noticed that it would have like issues with some things. But you can just go to Google, right? You use the Google browser, or you only have Firefox. Okay, well you do that. I'm gonna go. I want to give a shout out. I'm very thirsty today. Mm. I want to give a shout out to some new subscribers, or to my subscribers. I know it's not updated, so please don't be upset if I don't say your name because I cannot. I mean, I can't do anything about that until it's updated. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have Chrome. Well, then you know it's going to work on Chrome for sure. All right, so I'm going to give a shout out and a thank you to the new subscribers, but to as many subscribers as I can get through. But level 29, thank you. And then say the names. Go check them out. Check them out. See if you like their content. Subscribe. John D. Martino, thank you. The choice factor. Thank you. I sent you an invite too. So if you do tune into this, I sent you an invite. You have to go check your send box in YouTube. Isabel Sharin. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced names. We had a little chat there, and she's on the, she's in, where is she? The UK. So I'm gonna try to do an afternoon one. I like her channel too. It's kind of cool, and it's animated. And I was like, why does this look familiar to me? And I thought it's really really cool. And then she said, oh, this is Second Life, and I thought I remember this years ago. I tried to sign up for that like years ago. Uh oh, what do you hear?
There we go.
Hello.
I had to use my MGTOW one.
Oh, that's cool. No, Kamada, you're going to be Morpheus, are you?
Well, see, me and Morpheus get along well, and I'm the Neo to his Morpheus. You see.
Neo, sorry. Why did I say Morpheus?
Yeah.
Neo. Had a little,
I mean, I was going to use this account just for the MGTOW stuff. I mean, I may use my main one for my guitar stuff and metaphysical stuff eventually. Maybe that'll be good for the MGTOW guys that I'm connected with.
Yeah, for sure. So you're gonna play the guitar for us?
Not today. I mean, I'm so lazy. I haven't even cut my fingernails for that.
No.
It's a lazy day off. It's rainy outside. I'm enjoying my space.
No, that's good. For some reason, I thought you were going to. I don't know why. I think you were going to have a Greek accent, but of course, you live in Australia. So
Well, I have spent most of my life here. So unfortunately, unless and until I move to Ireland, I'm stuck with this voice.
Oh, so you're gonna change it when you get there. So you
I,
plan on
as,
moving to Ireland? Wow.
yeah, eventually, yeah. I feel very drawn there.
But you haven't been there yet?
Not in this lifetime.
Okay. Um, I haven't been there either, though I did live in England for a couple of years, and I've been to Scotland, but I didn't get to Ireland. So I definitely would like to go there. Ireland is very magical, even though they have a lot of things that have taken place on different levels there. It's still very magical.
Yeah, agreed. The Catholicism couldn't destroy the ancient spirit of Ireland.
No, they just went into some darkness for a while,
Yeah.
forgot. And so, but those other dimensions still exist there, and so it's still a magical.
For some strange reason, I feel specifically drawn to Galway, Ireland. It's kind of northwest-ish.
Of northwestish of where?
Ireland. It's called. The county is called Galway.
Gull or Gorway?
Galway. G-A, I think L-W-A-Y.
Oh, okay. We'll have to look it up. This must be. I have a feeling that you have past life there, so there's
Yeah.
there's that you want to return there, and a lot of times we do that. We go to places where we had past lifetimes, or spent some time there, and so we go back to reconnect. I did that coming to Mexico. I lived in England. I lived in a few parts of the States, and I always felt that I had been there, before. It didn't feel new to me in that way. So,
I did have a couple of Native American lifetimes. The more strong one was I was what's the tribe called? Brule Sioux, named Lone Wolf, which is probably why the only area in the US I feel drawn to are the Black Hills.
Where's that?
In I think North or South Dakota.
Oh, really? I've never been there.
Could also explain why I detest the US government.
I don't detest anybody. Don't detest is only.
Yeah, but yeah, like you feel from what you said in your videos, you feel very drawn to Mexico. That's how I feel about Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Very strongly at this time.
also that you got to do something there. So if you actually do make the move,
Yeah.
your presence is required. This is the way I look at it. Your presence is required there. What that may be, I don't know, because everybody has their own journey and what it is they're doing or what. Like for me, I know because of the work that I do outside of, it isn't just that I have an affinity or that I like the place. I love the place. I I was born in Toronto and it's a beautiful city, but it's winter. Just I don't even though I was born there, I just don't mesh with winter. So my preference is here, even though yes, it can get really hot, but it's the land, like if there's that connection to the land, and then I know that the work that I do just, enhances and does whatever it does, on different levels.
It's kind of weird. It's weird you should say that because I feel the same way about modern Greece. I don't feel any connection there whatsoever. But with ancient Greece, there is a strong connection.
Mm.
I'm just 2,000, 400 years too late.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that if you feel drawn to go there, that you'll have the experience that you require. And it may be just that, you connect with, you go to say some of the ruins or the sacred sites or, different places that, you'll be able to connect there. And it's like tune into that energy is what I'm saying, or to that frequency. So I don't know.
Maybe the writing and the music.
But it still exists in a sense.
Yeah. I think for Ireland, I think it perhaps maybe I'm getting the feeling the writing and the music, which I'm pouring more energy into.
Mm-hmm.
Is, I don't know, some kind of connection with me and Ireland and these ventures. I'm not sure yet.
So would you say your music is more like Celtic or?
At the moment, I'm actually, believe it or not, I play old style blues.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, some of the weirdest stuff I do with my friend Damien, whenever we get together, we actually play acoustic, him on his 12th string, and it sounds like medieval Celtic music. It's fantastic, but only when us two play together.
Oh, cool. Oh, hang on a second here. I'm sorry. I got a whole bunch. I forgot. See, I forget about the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Abacus Inc. wants to join the chat.
I just saw that. Oh my gosh. I'm 88% Irish. Galloway. Okay, thank you. I can hardly hear you, but I hear him loud and clear. I don't know. What do I have to do? Go right down here?
I think Morpheus said something about either or MYC Korean. The audio options in your YouTube settings, I think.
My YouTube settings? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't saw any audio settings.
Because I can hear you perfectly through Google Hangouts, but your volume is very low went through the actual live chat.
No, well, you guys have been on with me like what 3 or 4 times already, and I never had that. I don't do anything.
Yeah, yeah. The other times your the volume was fine, but today for some reason it's very low.
That's weird. Like I'm turning it up even louder now, which means I'm going to hear you very loud. So okay, if we go in, okay, Abigail, hold on. You want to come in? So, which is totally fine. Let me go back there. Where did it go? You sent me an email and I sent you an email? You sent me an email? Oh. Or you want me to send an email? Okay, let me go check my, how do you have my email? Oh, I gave it, what am I saying? I put it out there. Okay. Just a minute. 1 minute. Oh. But I can just, yeah, I didn't really want to post it here, but you know what? People are going, okay, here we go. Live stream chat notifications. So I'm not sure how this works. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll send it to you. I'm going to return it back to you right now. Ooh, 10:44. Time. I'm going to send you the link right now. Okay. There it is. Oh, I'm feeling some interesting energy right now. I don't know what that is. Okay, I just sent it to Abacus.
I was feeling a lot of the people's frustrated energy with the things going wrong.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, whoa, slow down.
I know. But like I said, I don't, we don't have a lot of control over some of this.
Yeah, the gremlins.
And I don't know, whomever, whatever. Sometimes though, like here, I know because of the overload of tourists in town. But it's not always like that. Right now, for me, everything is working fine. Like computer's not lagging. Um, for me, it's holding well. But how it streams out there and received on the other end, I can't control. Okay, so Abacus, I just sent you, and I just want to thank you because you connected with me today too. I think in the Facebook. Are you in the Riff? Are you? I don't know. How much are you promoting your channel, or you are not so much right now?
Well, I've just made my first 3 videos, so it was more, I suppose, in response to what was going on with various dramas and such things in our community. And I've left it where it is until I decide where I want to go with my channel.
Right. Okay. Abacus, I just responded to the email and I sent you the Google Hangout link. It's like past lives. What are you guys talking about? Yes. That's why I'm in the live chat. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for being there. I'm sorry I missed all of those messages.
And I think you made a question about in the other live chat the other day about whether we're comfortable enough to talk about metaphysical stuff with the rest of the MGTOW. Good question. I think Stone Cold and I keep that stuff to ourselves for the most part because I think we feel most of them probably wouldn't. So for me, I don't know about Stone Cold, but for me, I sort of share comments and stuff in live chats in a way that's sort of, I suppose, most of the guys can relate to. Especially when you've got, various religions and all that sort of thing, which kind of makes it difficult to explain things the way you really want to.
Yeah. Well, that's not really what the group is, right? That's not really what the channel
is. Exactly.
Right? So I understand that. And, I wouldn't come in there and start saying things either in that sense. Well, it's not really geared towards me, but it's okay, and that's fine. And that's why I guess, I trust that everything happens as it should and that, connecting with Coach Eli, I mean, he was really the one, he really just put himself out there to connect with people. And that's a good thing. And so he was really the first one, I have to say at the beginning, the only one who connected and said, yeah, let's do that. And he was, really kind about it and set it up. And it was great in that way. So I guess I opened another door for, even if it's only one or two people, to, go a different route or tune into something else that, giving them that opportunity. That's something else like you're saying, you guys, and there are channels out there, but, it's where you resonate, and you'll find where you resonate with. You'll find where you can make a good connection.
I could just imagine in, one of the MGTOW live streams, yeah, I would like to make a few comments about sigils today.
They'll be like, what? And, I was surprised that you said that. And I was like, what? Because, I wasn't expecting that at all. But that's great because that's more, my alley. Well, I work with specific type of sigils with the modality that I practice, but still, it was good to see that somebody, because there's so many people. I said, you know what? Even some of my clients who are even come to me for sessions, they know they've come for a metaphysical session or whatever. They don't know what a sigil is. So, not everybody knows what a sigil is.
So I think from my experience, a lot of people are brought into the metaphysical side of things through, the usual generic New Age shop and the usual books that are on display and that kind of stuff. which is why I usually sort of start off with Eckhart Tolle and sort of become more, I suppose, eccentric in my book choice, depending on the person I'm speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's that book again? You're freaking me out. No, I don't want that. So let's keep it safe, shall we?
Yeah. Where did Abacus go? I sent you. Do you know Abacus?
No, actually, I've just seen the name just now for the first time.
Okay, it's a picture of a woman in a red dress. So I'm not really sure if it's a woman or man, but they did connect with me in the Facebook group. So
Is Abacus even still in the live chat, I wonder?
no, I don't think so. But then he might be trying to. No, I don't think so. So I think he might be trying to. I'm sorry, he or she might be trying to set up the Google.
Unless they're having problems with the plugin as well.
You know, I have to say that it kind of bugs me a little bit that I don't have any other option. Like I love my because I only really need based. But that YouTube streaming that I have no choice but to only use.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at first because I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go find this encoder. So let me go see. And so I researched that. I don't have this knowledge, so I researched it to see what it was. And I found a couple. I don't remember the names of them. I was like, oh, let me do that. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not gonna work. I have to download that. I don't download things on Chromebooks in that way for like program. And I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So it is a bit frustrating. I like Google Hangouts, but sometimes, it's iffy. And
Yeah, agreed.
what can you do? I don't know what else to do. I just have to get a different computer, and I have to get a. But how easy it is to do those encoders, to install the encoder, because I was like reading this. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I really understand all this. So it is actually easier because it just goes defaults to Google Hangout in that way.
Yeah. I mean, they do have an app for the Messenger part of Google Hangouts. I just wish that they designed that better to incorporate the video and audio chat part of it.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're. I don't know if I read this correctly or not. I was led to some blog post, a YouTube blog post, by one of whomever team there about upcoming features and changes and things, that YouTube is going to be doing. And I think that they were saying something about what they were about live streaming, how they were going to maybe upgrade or advance that. I don't really know. I don't know what that entails. So I guess we'll have to see.
Don't you love that you discover things by accident? Remember, someone in the live chat comments wondered if you can do a split screen.
Yeah.
I actually found the button on the side which allows that.
Oh, wait a minute. Over here?
In your Google Hangouts, yeah, in your Google Hangouts window, it's the second button, which is the screen share. I think is that what that is?
Well, I use screen share when I'm going to like something on my.
Oh, the tunnel vision thing, right?
Yeah, but how does that make half? Or maybe it does if you're gonna do like.
Unless you click on the settings at the top.
So you mean that the two of us are half and half?
Yeah, I'm sure that there has to be a way because on the other live streams, the picture switches to the person who's actually talking.
Yes,
and there has to be a way to do that.
Yeah, but it normally does that by itself. But the first time, I don't know if you were on when. Oh, I guess you were maybe when Eli.
Yeah.
It was going like lightning. We didn't even know how to stop it. We didn't know what was happening. And then the next time I was on, it was just kind of normal. And then today, it's not even doing it. Like,
Funny
oh,
thing about that. Funny thing about that first live chat before, he went in and sort of recommended us go in there. He was being nice about it, but he was basically the gist of it was, guys, please don't embarrass me. And our attitude was, Eli, don't embarrass us. Just chill.
well, he didn't say anything really about you guys.
No,
No,
no.
but
It was just, he's sort of like the duck in the water with the frantically paddling legs kind of vibe. It's like, relax. It's fine to slow down in your voice and your energy.
ah, well, but have you guys been like following him? His channel for a long time.
Some of us have been for quite a long time.
Hmm, that's good. Hey, in the settings, what is and I see voice because I don't know if this is affecting my sound or not. What is studio? It says voice and studio.
Your settings are different because you're the host.
Oh, but this is in Hangout. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're the one that's hosting the Google Hangout.
Hmm.
So you're
If I click on studio and something weird happens, I'll change it back. But I want to know if
yep,
this is affecting my sound because, here's, okay, default, my speaker. I don't have anything else for my speaker. Voice, and then if I put it on studio, swap the left and right stereo channels. Studio optimizes audio processing for the highest quality of sound when using professional equipment to produce music. No, no, I'm not producing. That's for music. Okay, I'm not producing any music. All right, so there's nothing in there in the settings that I can do, and there's nothing to do in this split screen. What is this? This is the control room. Uh-huh. Oh, this is interesting. So I can, no, no, this is just for me to turn your mic off, turn your video off, let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try this. I adjusted my audio level. Well, I don't think there's anybody there now but you and me.
yeah,
I can't ask anybody if I sound better. But see, your volume was the same as mine. So,
yeah.
okay, so I did that. Anyways, I turned up my volume. I'm actually
It could have something to do with the settings of your YouTube, like where the screen came up to add the live stream. Something there must have been off.
but I didn't touch anything there except enable slow mode. Like I'm in there right now. It's in advanced
Yeah,
settings. I don't see anything in there that says audio. Block spam, license caption, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing there. Audio start, video recording, stats, 60 enable DVR. There's nothing here for audio in YouTube.
that's weird.
No, there's because I'm in live control room. Um, no, I don't see it. Have you done a live stream from YouTube before?
I haven't yet.
No. Okay. Broadcast, slates, ads, insertion. There's nothing for audio. Mm-mm. Abacus, are you there? You said that's why I'm in the live chat. Maybe he or she is trying to.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so he was Galloway. Oh, so he or she was listening to the whole conversation. Then he doesn't know the person. Abacus doesn't know what men go their own way.
Oh,
I didn't know what that was either. I didn't know what that was. Yeah, it says it's
yeah. I think I tend to have more of a I don't know, esoteric focus on MGTOW, what that means for me, which is quite a bit different from most of the guys, I would say.
But then how can you, if they're not open to that, what would you share? Like, how do you participate in that way then? Because that makes you, for me, that means and I get that because I can't talk to everybody. Even though I do, because that's who I am and that's my consciousness. But I also have to look at the person that I'm speaking to sometimes, and I have to, adjust in how I'm saying in the verbiage or whatever like that. So and or participate, you just don't say certain things. So how did you participate in that group if you come from more of the esoteric understanding or vision?
Because there's enough in common for us to consider ourselves a community.
Okay. Well, that's good. But you probably can't share because if you're very also intuitive and tune into certain things, you probably maybe, I don't know if this is true or not, get a different understanding or you get an understanding, but you don't share it because you don't think anybody might get it.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult that way because you're not having maybe a chat with 2 or 3 people. It's, 10, 20, 30, 40 all commenting at the same time. So it kind of makes it a little bit difficult, I suppose.
Right.
I mean, today my acquaintance had a live stream going and he had 52 people at one stage.
Wow.
And he's considered a fairly small YouTube content creator.
Mm-hmm. So someone posted, was it you? Did you post that? Maybe it was Morpheus who posted that. Has it been on?
Could have been Morpheus.
So you don't know anything about it?
No. Oh, the whole Eli thing. Yeah. Question mark on that. Because what we're told and what actually happens are, well, often 2 different things when it comes to this individual. And a lot of us, shall we say, at the eye-rolling phase of things. It's like,
well, I don't have any notifications, so I don't.
Yeah. It's been a few days, which is quite unusual.
Well, I guess it just, everybody needs to take a break.
Indeed.
He was doing a lot, and he did, from just what I saw and what he kind of say, he really did like push himself to get to the requirements and that were we needed, and so he was just doing that nonstop. So he just that's too much. It's just too. I said that to him too. I said, I don't know if you were on there. I said, like, you're just gonna drain yourself and tire yourself out, and I get it, but I just don't think that people, well, I can't tell people what to do, but I mean,
yeah, agreed.
So crazy over this, like there was no way because I'm like I could be positive all I want, but I recognize that I still needed like 200,000 hours of watch time, and I needed 700 subscribers. This is not going to happen in a month unless I had something a video that was fantastic that went viral, and that could happen. But my life isn't that. Isn't really anything that I think that could happen. That but you never know.
True.
So I wasn't gonna push myself to do it. What I did is just got me into this routine and this mode and connect with people and to share and build it. Just build it one brick at a time, and eventually it'll take on its own life and flow much quicker and in that sense. In that way, for me, it's a little more sincere, right? Because I can connect with people, especially in what I do. I just don't want to be, talking to everybody and just trying to get anybody to subscribe to my channel. So
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I think in our little community, there are 2 or 3 men in particular who they just exude wisdom. Mm-hmm. Kind of wisdom that other men going through certain things need to hear. And they have the way of delivering this wisdom in a way which really connects with people.
Well, that's good.
So I'm sort of proud to be a regular visitor of these men's channels and live streams.
Well, that's good.
Well, one of the guys in particular, he has a very sort of Gandalf energy vibe to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's even got the beard to match.
Oh, so you guys see each other sometimes then?
Yeah, he does his live streams and he's got his video,
Oh,
on himself. And
okay.
he's the one that had 52 people at one stage today, which was fantastic to see.
And who is that? Just out of curiosity, I would like to know.
His YouTube name is Traversable.
Can you type it in the chat?
Yep.
Just curious. I want just to kind of. I mean, this is not my movement, but I think it's interesting. So I'd like to know.
The man has a very calm, wise way of sharing information.
So it's very opposite.
Yeah, you couldn't be any more opposite.
Right. Yeah, but it's okay. It is what it is. But it's interesting. But then you guys go to both. But you see how you're drawn to both.
Well, see, for a lot of us now, I think if I can speak for a lot of the other guys, we look at the latter as a form of, I suppose, entertainment. Is really the positive thing we get from it.
Okay.
I mean, like no matter what, I suppose, advice any of us have given this individual, it's fallen on deaf ears and, what have you. And we're thinking, well, okay, we've done what we could. Good luck with that. Carry on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have birdies?
Yeah, there's quite a few birds around here.
Oh yeah, we have. It's daytime over there. Yeah, I have a lot here too. Oh my gosh, so many.
Especially we live near a creek, so there are a lot of trees.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Early morning.
Where do you live in Australia again?
Where Sydney is, about an hour and a half south.
Okay.
Near the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny considering I'm not a beach person.
You're not?
I'm not a beach person.
Oh, okay.
I'm more of a forest and mountain person.
I'm all of those things. We're here in the ocean over here. That's why I love Vallarta. Now I can't see the ocean even though I'm not far from it. But when I go out my door to turn right to the mountains, it's all green here because it's jungle. Oh, it's very gorgeous.
I think we've got another viewer.
Oh, we do. Is it a silent one?
Just popped in and popped out again.
They're like, what the heck is going on here? Okay, so Traversable MGTOW, is that?
No, just Traversable. Oh, okay. That's his other channel, I think.
He has 578 videos. Wow.
Yeah.
After a great gate, crossing a bridge.
Oh, there we go. We've got 3 people.
Sorry?
We've got 3 people in the channel. Woohoo!
Does it count me or no? Because
I'm not sure about that. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Hello.
Including me, there's 2 others, I would say.
Are you YouTubers, creators? Even though this is what today's event was about, but we've diverted, but that's okay. We can always divert back, whatever. It's open to either share your channel or talk metaphysically. We'll go with your word. I was just thinking, I'm waiting. I'm feeling like Abacus either went away or she's trying to come in.
Yeah.
But if you just need to download the plug, it doesn't really take any time.
See, it depends because it doesn't support it for Firefox.
Well, does everybody only have Firefox? I thought I had Firefox in a long time.
Microsoft Edge doesn't really work for it either. I tried. It kept installing it and verifying it, but it wouldn't actually verify. So the only browser that really works is Google Chrome. Which is a bit of a conspiracy in itself. You must use Google Chrome.
Right. I guess I just am Chrome because it's just a Chromebook. So it's Google Chrome, I guess. Okay.
Two silent watches.
Where'd the chat go? Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we have three people. Hello. Are you YouTubers? Okay, you're YouTubers. Are you YouTube creators? Would you like to share your channel? Although I should probably check it out first. Or would you like to chat metaphysical stuff?
I
Okay.
could even talk about what we'll think of.
Okay. Sorry?
I could even talk about what the guitar enthusiasts think of Gibson guitars.
Okay. I have no knowledge of this.
Well, there are a variety of topics available.
Well, this is true. But then they might be wondering about my channel. But it doesn't matter. So, or you could just, grace us with your guitar playing. No,
Or maybe type in a cheeky comment, somebody.
a cheeky comment.
Will forever be known as the Silent Watchers.
I've been a silent watcher a time or two, um, especially if I don't know them.
Speaking of which, you brought up a good point. For a long time, I've been skilled at, not by design, in social situations, becoming the what I used to call the invisible man. Was there a sort of deeper reason for that?
Okay, you need to elaborate in the sense of like you're viewing yourself as the invisible man. You see yourself, intentionally doing this, or can you just give me a little bit more insight when you say see
Well,
yourself?
if I was in a real life, social situation with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would be the one sort of not really noticed or sort of glossed over, so to speak.
Is that your perception, or is that really?
I didn't mind because it sort of gave me the ability to sort of study people around me without really being noticed. So I actually didn't mind that, to be quite honest, considering my introverted nature by nature.
Are you a Virgo?
Yes.
So am I.
Oh, someone just typed something.
They did. I wish it would ding. It doesn't make any sound when someone says
Yeah.
I can go back if I'm somewhere else.
Shine Bright Studio Photography.
When's your birthday? Hello. Oh, Shine Bright Studio. Who are you talking to? I hear someone. What do you mean? Who am I talking to? Yes, I'm talking to Riff. It's right there. Shine Bright Studio. Well, I know that I'm following you. I think you're following me. You want to come in and chat and tell us about your channel? And we'll get back to your question. Don't worry, I won't forget about your question, Riff. I'm actually tuning into this. I'm going to leave the picture on you so that I can look at the chat because I don't need to look at myself. I'm guessing that Shine asked, who am I talking to? I'm talking to Neo. I'm talking to Keanu. Digital? Keanu Reeves is on with me.
And I'm damn good at Australian accents.
And if that was real, then I would definitely
Apparently, when they were filming The Matrix in Sydney back in 2001, I think it was, um,
Oh,
he
wow.
actually walked into, there was a really really nice old chess shop that I used to like to pick up the odd book or set, and Keanu actually visited this shop to buy supplies for himself, which
Oh.
I thought was fantastic for a Hollywood actor to actually actively play chess. I thought, well, he went up in my estimation after that.
But he I think that he's quite an introverted person, and he lived in Canada for a while, actually in Toronto. He went to one of the schools, and then I think that he is actually quite metaphysical himself. Hello, crazy Russian official. Hello. crazy Russian official.
See what happens when you mention chess? All the Russians come in.
Well, I was with a Russian for almost 8 years. So. Well, I'd say Ukrainian, but Russian anyway, speaks Russian. And he's not on here now, but he would normally be when he's working. So where is crazy Russian official? I've seen this. Are you following me? Am I following you? Seems familiar to me. I do want to answer your question though, Griff, because well, it was there until um, see, I almost feel like you have keep part of yourself invisible, um, and that's something that maybe if you don't have awareness of yet, you might need to tune into for yourself because I think that you've got the word that I'm getting is got like a cloak to a certain degree around yourself, and you don't know why. I think that would have to be a separate session for me to tune in to see what that is.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
And that may be why a lot of people don't see you. And and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I just don't really know right now. And I'm not sure whether you know that, whether you put it there or something else put it
I think a bit of both.
there. No, you'd have to be participating then if it's a bit of both. Then you should have a little more conscious. I don't know. Maybe we can do that on my intuitive chat channel. I'm not to say that I don't want to talk here in that sense, but then some people are tuning in. I see some of these people are YouTube creators, so they might want to come in and chat. I'm gonna post the Google Hangout thing one more time. See if anybody wants.
Crazy Russian official is at work. Nicely done.
I just noticed. He's at work. Where did he write that? I didn't see. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. You're at work. Well, then what do you mean? What part of the world are you in, crazy Russian? Are you actually in Russia? I should know more Russian words, but I don't. All I know is Спасибо.
The only words I know is Das Vitanya.
I'm going to your channel right now to see if I'm already subscribed to you. Because I feel like I am, but I'm not sure. Yes, I am. See, I knew I was. Oh, yes, now I see. I've been to all of them, but you don't keep all of this in your head until you go back and then the memory says, oh, yes, oh, yeah, you did something. I can't remember what it was the other day. Oh, when you did the light a candle with the spaghetti. Yeah, I watched that the other day. Hello, crazy Russian. Where do you live? Do you live in New York? Are you in New York, crazy Russian? Well, no, where's this picture of? There's a picture here that doesn't look like New York. Where do you live? You look at his YouTube channel. I don't recognize the skyline, but then it has American stuff on there. Tachi. Oh no. Singapore? Do you live in Singapore? Where is this? That's not Russia, is it? No.
No. The building on the right seems kind of familiar though.
I know, and I can't figure that. And that looks like it's an opera house almost, or like some kind of, you know, place, where you have concerts or like that. I will check out Traversable Labor, but no, I see it there. Oh, I see what you're talking about. There's a picture of him with the beard looking like Gandalf. Okay, I get you.
Of course, the important question for me is, does crazy Russian official actually play chess?
Well, let's know what part of the world is it. I sent I should pay attention. But you know what? If somebody comes in, they can just say hi.
It's like saying you're Irish and you don't drink. It's just not done.
Well, then I don't know because, like I said, I was, 8 years with a Russian. Well, they like to call it. Anyway, I would say Russian even though they're Ukrainian. Whatever. I don't know anything
Oh,
about
you don't want to start that.
What's that?
You don't want to start that discussion.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, because, these all speak Russian and it was part of Russia at, whatever point, especially he lived there. But getting to the chess part. I don't know anybody. I don't know any of them that play chess.
See, fortunately for me, where I am, there's a lot of people from the Slavic countries, and we actually do have a large outdoor chessboard. And it's always good to see Yugoslav men debating over a game of chess. It's the most incredibly hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
I mean, most of these men are in their 70s and 80s, so, you know, political correctness? No.
It's a video. Did you hear me?
What's a video?
I said that would be cool to go on video.
Oh, yeah, indeed. He or she does play chess. Excellent. I like you already.
Oh, did he respond? Oh,
okay. Yeah, in the chat.
I'm on the other page there. Actually, yeah, I know that there's quite a few Russians in Australia. Actually, the person I'm speaking of, his father was just in Australia. Family there. I do play chess. Are you coming on to join us? Do you have something crazy to share with us from your channel? You don't show as following me yet, unless you're private. But I am following you, Crazy Russian. Do you have children, Rick, or is that just outside?
Children outside.
Okay.
So I think you're getting an idea of how noisy it can be around here.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's part of the reason why I don't do it in the daytime,
because
there's so much activity over here, and they sound like they're like in your house. Yeah, but that's what it's like over here too. You know, cars, construction, and the houses here are made of, you know, cement and drywall, but the acoustics are everything is amplified.
Oh, wow.
I just really can't do it. Very rarely can I do it in the daytime. Maybe on a Sunday, but any other day, forget it. It's okay. I like the nights, anyways. All right, Crazy Russian is he still there? If not, I'm going to give you an opportunity to come on if you want, because soon I'll be signing off. Going to La La Land. All the people that wanted to come on didn't get on. So.
Well, like you said, some of them were in the UK and Scotland.
Yeah, but even the couple that were going to come on today just couldn't get on, so I feel bad. So hopefully we'll that. I'll make a little video of maybe just giving some explanation about hooking up with Google. You know, I never really had to do that because I really thought that people who had Google, you know, would just know and they'd be able to come in. But
someone joined the chat. Hello.
Hello. Where? Here?
Yeah, in Google Hangouts.
It's like a nigger here in oldness. I hate fucking niggers. Niggers suck dick. They're all poor like Obama. Fuck Bush and Obama. Niggers, they are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers are so dumb and they are also poor. Niggers! Look at niggers, they're trying to raise.
Okay. Well, I ejected that because I heard something that didn't sound good.
What mature people there are out there.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to put the Google Hangout link there.
Yeah.
And so it really, I'm going to stress this if anybody actually listens to this later on, is that, you know, if you, this platform, this one anyways that I'm doing today is to connect YouTube creators to chat, get to know each other, and to, you know, tell us about your channel. Now, if I cannot connect with you especially if YouTubers are, sorry, creators are private, I cannot send messages to them. I can just go to their channel and post it there. And I did that with some people today, but then I cannot send them the link to be on Hangout. So you have to be public. I just have to say that you have to be public for me to be able to connect with you. And I would prefer that anyways, so that also because I don't want to do this again. I don't want to put, I really don't want to put the link for the Google Hangout because then we're just going to get coming in. Immature, that's the only word I can use. Where did the chat go? Flushy Studios. I'm really sorry. I don't know what that means. What does try hard mean? Okay, who are you? Because I have actually seen this before, but you're a gamer, right? I think you're a gamer. So unless you wanted to come on, and I'll give anybody, as long as they come on, be decent and respectful and give them the opportunity to share. This is a gamer, I think. Okay, so you didn't come in and talk to us. And what's that up? Sorry. I'm sorry. Not really, but.
That was loud too. Wow, I had to put the volume really down.
Yeah, I mean, what was the point of that?
Contribute something to global civilization and culture, or bugger off.
Exactly. And I'm not going to be rude, but if I have to just eject you, then it's a good thing that I realized. Actually, it's a good thing I went looking for that sound because I didn't know that I could probably, I would have thought, oh no, I have to end the live stream because how do I get rid of this person? I know I can mute them, but I mean,
yeah.
So when I went to look for that sound, when you told me, I went into control, it lists everybody, and I, increased your volume, but it also says eject. So
nice.
Sorry. But thank you, I learned something. I see Dragon Song just put up a video, a thank you video. Dragon Song, if you're out there, because I know that she likes this channel, you want to come and share. And she's up pretty late, so maybe she's up on that side of the world. That's still daytime.
Well, I've got to go and face real life for a while. Nice chatting to you.
All right, Mahir. Well, no one else is really chatting, so I may say goodnight also. But thank you so much, Riff. I really appreciate you.
And thanks for the cards and the messages during the various live streams. They have really resonated when you have shared bits and pieces. So thanks for that.
Oh, you're welcome. And maybe we can elaborate next time a little bit more with what I said and see if you, I mean, if you're open to that and you want to tune into it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Oh, Plushy Studios is having a very good conversation. I don't really know what's on there.
All right. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks, Christina.
Have a good night. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to respond to this, and then I'm going to, I've been on here for a while. For me, it's getting late. I'm sorry, Plushy Studios. I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know Nick Curse, and it's not about age. It's about the topic. And you came into, I don't normally wouldn't put the link out there, but some people were having trouble getting on that really wanted to come on and share the channel and talk. So, hello, John Scaris. Are we connected? Are you a YouTuber? So really, that's what this live event was about. And but I've been on already for quite a while, so I'm ending it. I'm just gonna see. I don't know. I know a lot of my subscribers, and I don't know everybody. So no. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight, and thank you for a lot of people that were here that tuned in. And hopefully next Sunday, be able to get more of you on. If you want to come on and share your channel, give you that little platform to let the viewers get to know you. And that's what this is about. And then in the weekday, I will come on with my intuitive chats, pick a card, and talk things metaphysical, spiritual. All right. I'm not a gamer, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that you can connect with. All right, guys. Thank you, ladies, gentlemen, everyone out there. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever you may be, and we'll talk to you soon.